Hey there, what's going on? It's Lisa here of everydayhappyfoods.com and Raw Food for Kids. And thanks for joining me today. I'm going to do a really quick video on some simple garnishes that you can use for different platters or just to make your food look pretty and have fun with it. Something to do with the kids. These are 4 really easy ones, but they look phenomenal. So we're going to do a strawberry fan, which you've probably seen. We'll start with that. Then cute like little kind of zigzag decoration on a lemon, or you can use a lime. We're gonna do a rose, which I'm gonna use a grapefruit just because I find it a little easier when you're beginning to use something a little larger. But you can use an orange, and you can also do it with tomatoes too. That kind of looks more like a rose because of the red color. And then just a really pretty fun little decoration using green onions. So let's do the strawberry. So you just want to wash out your fruit and dry it off good. And so with the strawberry, it's nicer to use ones that are like a little wider to do the fan. So see how I just pulled out some that just look a tad bit wider. And this one's easy. You want to leave the stem on because that's going to hold it together. And then just with a knife, you just want to make some slits, not going all the way through, but close to the top. Real easy. The strawberry's soft. You can use a paring knife, whatever kind of knife. And then you just want to kind of with your fingers press it down where the top is and fan it out. You see? And that you can use on top of desserts. You can put it on your fruit salad. You can, you know, do whatever. Just a pretty little garnish. Very easy to do. It took me a second. And you just want to keep your garnishes in the refrigerator if you do them ahead of time. Then we'll do the lemon, okay? So you just want to do, again, it's easier when you have larger fruits. You just get more of the decoration. So pick out a larger lemon or pick out a larger lime. And all you're going to do is in the center, you're going to start and you're going to do like you're making just the top of a diamond. So I'm just going like in a zigzag motion. Again, I'm just using a French knife. You can use a paring knife. You can use a boning knife. Anything with the tip. Probably wouldn't work too good with a serrated knife. And you just want to go all the way around, connecting each line together. Alright, until you get to the end. I'm almost there. Like that. And then break it apart. And then you have that pretty little decoration like that. Isn't that pretty? So you can use this on a little platter with some smoked salmon or anything that has lemon in it if you're doing like a little fish. If you want it to kind of, so you can just set it like that. Or you can always just cut the angle, the end a little bit to set it up so it doesn't wobble. But, you know, if you just had a little fish or something, you can put that on it. And then let's do the grapefruit real quick. So you want to start at the top, and the secret to making the flour is to try to keep it all in one piece. Sometimes it breaks off, and that's okay, and we'll put it back together, I'll show you. But, and you want to do it kind of as thin as possible too. Like you want to try to not get that much of that white pith part. You want to try to just go around. Whoop, sorry. Piece came off. That's going to happen. It's no big deal. Just keep on circling around. And the thinner it is, the easier it will roll together. But if you get it a little thick with that white pith, then you can always take a knife afterwards and just run it along and try to get some of that off. And a grapefruit is really big, so this makes a very large flour. Sometimes you can get 2 out of it. And like I said, the orange is pretty. And you can do this with tomato. The tomato is a little more challenging because you want to make sure it's kind of a little bit of a firmer tomato so it doesn't squash together. And since tomatoes are a little smaller, you just want to try to get as much as you can from it. But see, I can actually stop it right there because that's plenty. So see how I just got like not that much of that white on there? If you get too much, all you do is just take your knife and you just kind of run it along real carefully and just remove some of it. So just take it off. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to re-roll it. So I'll take this little bit from the top, and I'll take this. See if you got little pieces, you just put them together. Roll it around. Take this one. It's gonna be a big guy. Just circle it around. And these are real pretty for if you're doing a fruit platter or really anything. A dessert platter. It's just fun. Gives people something to talk about, and when your food looks pretty, you know, people want to eat it. So there you go. Look at that. See that? And it stays when you put it on the plate. Hold on one second. I'll pick it up so I can show you. See? Isn't that pretty? Looks like a little rose. And you just set that right down on your platter. And it stays put. You can do all these ahead of time. And you can do different colors. You can put some of the lemon on there. And make things look pretty. Now let's do the green onion real quick. So that's real simple. None of these require any kind of major knife skills. So I've got a green onion, and with this, it is helpful if you find ones that are a little, a little fatter at the bottom. Some of them can be like really, really skinny. You're just not going to get much decoration with it. But if you get some of these bigger ones, you just have more fun with it. So what you want to do is you want to cut off most of the green, and the green, of course, you can use for other garnishes too. You can just slice them real thin on the angle, sprinkle your dish with it, and you have a beautiful little color, and or use it in a food recipe. But the bottom, make something really cool that I like. And again, you want to keep the root end intact because that's going to hold everything together. And then just, not too close to the bottom, but you take your knife and you're just making like little slits in them. Just go all the way through, like you're cutting a stalk of celery in half. Just keep on going through. Doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes some pieces will start to fall out of it, which is okay. And then you want to just take some ice water, some really cold water, and you can do a bunch of these, and you want to plop it in that ice cold water. Get it in there. And this kind of opens it up, gives it a pretty little shape. I'm going to do one more. I'll put it in there. And again, just something fun that you can use as a garnish. Something you can do if you have nothing else to do, and put it in the fridge and have some company over and impress them. Alright. So again, nothing really takes that long. Easy schmeezy. I didn't even cut that one that great. Sometimes it's hard because it's little tiny pieces. And just stick it in here. And you can store this in the fridge in the water until you're ready to use it. And I will show you. Let's see. You just kind of shake it off. It's nice to let them sit for like an hour or so. They'll look a little nicer. They'll kind of like hold their shape a little better. But you see that? It's just something kind of fun. You just kind of stick that somewhere on your platter, and it just gives it a little height, a little, little texture and stuff to the dish, and it makes it fun and pretty. So you got the strawberry fan. You got the kind of little lemon, I don't know what you call this, zigzag. You got your fruit flower. Came apart a little bit in the middle. If it comes apart, you just re-twist it. Alright, you're not supposed to be picking these up a million times. Your little rose and your little fun little green onion thingamajiggies, whatever you want to call them. So there you go, 4 easy garnishes. Go try them today. And don't forget to sign up at everydayhappyfoods.com. There's a blog that goes out every week with really helpful tips and sometimes videos and things like that. So check that out and you'll get that in your email. And don't forget to subscribe to these videos, and I will talk to you real soon. Have a super awesome day. Take care.